Okay, I can start. All right, so we're going to pick up exactly where we left off on the ship, on the little boat. Those of you outside the boat saw the rainbow. Those of you in the boat blink. You blink, and in between your blinks, the scene shifted. Now you have Ryan Drake sitting there directly. He's no longer right next to you, Phalia. He's also no longer next to Ephialtes. He's basically curled up in the coils of the snake, Syndrax. Next to him are two people. One is Felnox, not looking really good at all. He looks like he got that shit beat out of him. And the other one is Reddington, Blood Dagger. So all of them seem to be in like a manger position, like they're all gathered around a child, a baby. So they, including the snake, they all seem to be gathered around the baby, like the Christ thing going on. The little baby's in the middle, the snake's looking down, Reddington's looking down, Ryan Drake's looking down, and Felnox is looking down. When you guys just wake up and you see them there, okay. As soon as you're ready, I see some people are still muted. You may begin. Jonathan, you need to do something?
Oh, guys, here.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry about that. Being also
looking very woozy.
Okay, Felnox is looking very woozy.
Syndrax.
So,
I slap Syndrax. I slap Felnox's arm, and I put my hand on Felnox's shoulder and Nathan's shoulder. Good job. You two are invited to my lad's first birthday. You too, Syndrax. You're invited to my boy's first birthday when it comes.
Syndrax
It's been a pleasure working.
Syndrax looks over to you. Okay. He looks up at the other two. By the way, the bugs that he slapped you guys with, Ephialtes and Phalia, they're basically hovering around you. They're not moving at all. It's almost like they got caught in time. Okay? And then you see him open his mouth, and they get sucked back into his mouth, and he closes it. And he turns back to you. I think I'll be going now. Reddington, Ryan Drake, Felnox.
Wait,
Thank you for the help.
Go ahead. Gotta get this boy out of here. He then shakes Reddington. I love the lad, but he's shagging a man's wife, and the man's here, and as much as I'd like to see him get cut in half. Oh yeah, if you want to say hi to Beltron, he'll give you a good stern talking to.
well, fun too.
Oh, yes,
Felnox points over in the direction.
Yeah, Beltron is outside. He saw the rainbow, but he's still reacting to it. Everything happened in like a second. So,
now lad,
hang around.
We lost Brian.
Now lad, consider what I said to you. Shagging a man's wife.
If you have these, Australia, you got any
I'm
response?
going to try to disappear.
Okay, so go ahead and make your roll.
Right?
I'm holding on to him, for God's sake. I have my hand on his shoulder. Can I roll to grab the boy?
Who, Reddington?
Yes.
So when he hides in shadows, you disappear as well.
So the bugs are still around, right?
No,
Give me a second.
no, the snake, he sucked the bugs back into his mouth, and a lot seems to have happened. You basically, to you guys, you blinked. The rest of these characters, things happened to them, and then they came back here. So you guys blinked.
What the hell is going on here?
Can I perform a charm person spell
Okay, go ahead.
on the snake?
Sure.
Oh, good.
Reddington, go ahead and make your roll.
I did.
He made his
1-1.
Okay. Reddington
I was
completely and
shoulder.
utterly vanishes. Okay.
He
You do
vanished
not see him anymore.
just like the goblin.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
Just like the
I
gnome.
tried to get out of the room.
The snake is looking for you. He said, "Where did you go, Reddington? You
When he vanishes,
you don't want
he
to
just
ride
leaves a
back."
note in Reddington.
You stupid rogue!
I appear right next to the snake. Can you give me a ride back?
I can.
Just go with the snake. Stop being
Then by
stupid
all
running.
means.
Okay. Frelia, cast your charm spell.
The baby is being held by the snake?
No, it's being held by Reinrich.
Oh, by Ryan.
The snake is not making any threatening gestures towards the baby.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
It almost looks like he's protecting the baby with Ryan Drake.
Yeah, they all look like they were protecting the baby. Actually, everyone who showed up.
Okay, then I'm not gonna charm the snake yet. I mean, it's only like if it's threatening us.
Okay. The snake looks at
Only that-
he looks
only
at you
that-
and a little he winks at you. So, and
I gotta mention everybody. You notice that there's an elf tied to
oh yeah, there's an
Ryan's
elf.
back.
There's an elf tied to
Oh,
Reinrich's back, like a backpack. There's a freaking elf there.
This is
Ryan
DT's
Drake.
version of what happened with Chewbacca.
Ryan Drake, I'm really glad you've had your baby back, but what's with the elf?
Oh, lad, there's so much to tell you. Stingrax, he's a fine lad. Look at him. He's a very good person.
Water is cool.
He's definitely going to the child's birthday. He's just walking over to Ephialtes. As for the elf, oh, she was with us. She helped us. She was in Sindrax's stomach, and we got her out.
Okay, the elf
He
is
forgot
Shirley's
her.
character.
Not
She can't
bad
play
eating
tonight.
habits. But don't worry, I cleaned up all the magic he had in there, and all that's bad for you.
The
You
elf
need to
is
be close to
Shirley's
Ephialtes.
character. By the way, she can't play tonight, so she's gonna remain unconscious. She actually took a dive 30 feet down into a cave and hit head first, so she's unconscious.
Whose character is that?
Sorry. My sisters.
My niece
Oh.
Shirley.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, she can role play the best of them.
Okay. So
Yeah, it was awesome.
so we don't have to fight that thing. That's a
What
relief.
fight?
That's a relief.
No! It's a top-notch lad. Listen, he told me, right? Oh, crap! The wizard! I saw his face! I saw the Senate's face! He had bandages! Have you been fighting, John?
Okay,
Fight Club.
Sindrax turns to Reddington. Are we leaving now, or do you want to wait for the paladins and say hi?
No. I would not like to have my head removed for a second time.
Okay, he opens his mouth wide and swallows you into his gullet, and then looks at the rest of you. I bid you adieu. A rainbow comes out of his back and disappears out of the ship, which you also see. Bellerophon, also Krill and the dragon see it. As it disappears basically into a wall over here, the rainbow, and they disappear. They're gone.
Roderick, winks at him like a kid. He's so happy and cheery.
And the rainbow follows the snake, vanishes completely. Bellerophon, we're outside the boat. You want to head into the boat, or you see what's going on? You hear like sounds of surprise going on from inside the boat, and you thought you heard Reddington's voice.
I go in there looking for him.
What does Krill do?
Krill is examining the bodies, see if they have anything, or if he can remove a part of them.
You can remove a part of them. They don't seem to be. I mean, they're newly murdered, so the blights, those bugs were feeding on them. So they're not really usable. You do find some money on them, so I'll give you the equivalent from all the bodies, about 15 gold,
All right.
which you may share or keep. The little dragon's following you around. He's looking at you like you look like one of his kind. I don't think she's never really seen other reptiles. So
Well, hello there. What are you supposed to be?
she looks.
Spices?
She looks at your bag of spices and smells it and starts smelling the bag.
No spices? Yes, spices.
She just smells them.
What exactly are you?
She raises up to her full height, opens her wings. She's about the size of a pony at this point. So she's pretty big, and the wings are maybe a 15 to 18 foot wingspan. She's large, a lot bigger than you.
Oh,
She's not threatening.
I'm
She's just
pretty
showing you.
sure you're not prey. You're something else.
Okay, so Bellerophon rushes inside, and the rest of you see him. Bellerophon, you see the scene that the rest of them saw. Syndrax is gone, so is Reddington. So is the rainbow.
Oi! Belly front!
You see everything else. You see the baby. You see the elf on Ryan Drake's back. You see what's left of Felnox. He's a bloody mess. He's also charred and burned and covered in sand.
Oi, Belfron, could you do that ET thing? Touch his forehead and heal him. This wizard's been through hell and back.
But do I see Reddington?
No, they're gone.
Okay. I never saw him though.
You never saw him. You heard his voice. They're gone. You never saw him or Syndrax. You saw the rainbow come out of the boat.
Okay. I look around and it's like, I thought I heard Reddington down here.
He's gone.
He was
Oh,
here.
you did?
I grabbed my
Where back?
Where
Oi!
You can follow that rainbow.
Contact.
Forget
He's
it.
almost dead, lad.
did he try to kill you again?
No.
Not this time now. We helped him get the baby
Some
back.
people did, but okay.
With the baby back. What about my wife?
Your wife? Now that's a weird story. We got to talk about that. But please heal Felnox first.
So you talk.
This man was more of a trooper than anyone else I knew.
You spoke to the person who has my wife captured. And you expect me to heal you?
Captured. More like possessed. Looks like your wife's possessed by some sort of creature. Maybe you know any of them? She has like icy tears coming down her face.
Did
Look like Reddington's been trying to hide from her.
Did you try to find out where she is? Or anything of value?
She's in value.
Yes.
Oh, I got the shield. I got my son.
You notice that he has a huge shield, and the shield radiates demonic energy.
So you have a large evil shield.
Evil? Good? It's all relative. Syndrax, I'm sure you would have perceived him as evil, but he did more good than you. I got my boy back, lad. My boy.
Is evil.
My son.
The little baby is sleeping soundly against his chest. And there's also an elf on his back.
Syndrax is a top-notch lad. Me and him talked about a lot of things.
You talked about a lot.
He has a
Did
real...
you find where my wife is? Did you even ask?
They saw her.
You didn't tell me you were
saw her.
searching for your wife, lad. I did
spoke about
see
it
your
earlier.
wife.
We spoke about this.
No,
I mean, pretty much everyone knows. I mean, how could you? Where were you? Were you asleep the whole time?
Oh, I don't know. I was going on your little crusade trying to find my boy.
Yes.
You know,
Explained to you.
not my boy.
To find my wife, and you knew this, and you're with the guy who has her, and you failed to even ask where she might be.
Yes.
Where can I find her?
They were in the city, lad.
Yes to the question I was answered. Asked me via text. You were in the room. You saw her.
Right.
She was frozen.
Okay.
She was frozen by Syndrax, just like the way everybody else was.
Who was frozen by Syndrax?
You didn't see her until the players who saw her.
Yep.
Now, I was given an offer to save my boy. As you know, you can't save everyone in life. You can't save your whole city. You can't save every man.
Roll in what would be perception? I guess intelligence or personality. Let's see. Ephialtes, you're not involved in the discussion, so you roll. Felnox is badly hurt. I'm not gonna have him roll. Krill's not in the room. Freya, you roll. The other two are too intent on arguing to notice something.
And what are we rolling?
You're gonna roll intelligence or personality, whichever one's higher, whichever one you prefer to roll. Use that. Bonus.
Okay.
I think Luce has a +2.
Set.
Okay. Frelia?
9.
9. Okay. Frelia, you don't really notice anything. You're too intent on the conversation. Ephialtes, you notice a rat come out from underneath the folds of Ryan Drake's armor and run. I mean, run out of the fucking out of the boat.
Magic missile.
I
Don't
see. I'm
move
sorry.
forward,
Who do I see?
Ephialtes.
Who do I see running out of the boat?
Never mind.
See Reddington?
Ryan Drake.
No, a rat.
Oh, I see Ryan Drake.
A rat.
Okay.
A rat come out
A
of
rat
Ryan
comes
Drake's
out of
arm.
Ryan Drake's armor, like a fold in Ryan Drake's armor, and starts bolting basically as fast as it can to out of the boat.
Oi! Look at that Brad! What's that? It's never nothing normal.
Tell
Ryan
Knox
Drake turns around. He's like, "Oh,
I point at
Is that you?"
He's not catch everybody's attention.
Okay.
Do I see the rat?
Ryan Drake starts running up the rat.
Okay. So Ryan Drake's
He's
gonna
like,
start running after
"Boy,
the
don't
rat.
you run from me!"
You do see the rat, Felnox. Those of you who are going to go after the rat, roll initiative against the rat.
Oh.
He's right after the rat. It's like, "Oi, I told you to make an apology for me. Don't you run from me. You owe me an apology for what you did. That golden died to see it."
I have no understanding why this rat's important.
So, Luce. So Luce is going after the rat. John is going after the rat. The rat is bolting. and who else is going after the rat?
Rolled 3.
Everyone else
Four,
freaking
actually.
failed their initiative. Okay, the rat is first. That rat vanishes into because he won initiative. He disappears into the boat, basically in between two boards and just keeps going. John, I think you're second. The rest of them, you're not going to be able to catch him because he's moving pretty fast. But John may be able to get him with a spell.
You
John,
owe me an apology, Ty.
Sorry, I'm pulling out
What is
the.
going on?
what are you doing, John?
Magic missile, page 144.
Okay, as you go to cast the magic missile, go ahead, roll, make your roll. Something bites you on the neck. Something small and nasty that was hidden in your robes bites you right on the neck. So you're going to roll your magic missile, but you're going to lower the amount, your dice that you roll. So if you roll D20, you're rolling a 1D16. Got it? John?
He said, okay. He texted. I don't know why he doesn't speak.
John?
Maybe he's got family or something around.
There's a lot of speaking going on over here. I'm trying to cut the noise.
Okay, gotcha. What page is Magic Missile, man?
So you either roll D16 or you don't. Which, might be a wee bit safer considering your current condition.
John, what page is Magic Missile? Somebody give me a page of Magic Missile.
It's 144.
144.
I typed it.
Oh. Okay.
No,
I gotta
Make
get
a roll
roll.
if you're still gonna cast it when you're being bitten.
Yeah. Actually, if he bit me, then I'm going to have to roll damage because I might not even get the cast. All it needs to do is 2 damage.
No, he's not doing damages. The bite is to get your attention, screw up your casting.
You know what? I'll just grab the one that bit me. Screw it.
Okay. So you reach into the robes, you feel it scurrying around, and you roll an agility to try and catch it. Roll the hit. You can use strength or dex. I'm fine with either one.
Oh shit!
Will you roll 21?
Yeah.
Okay, you nab the little rat, and you're basically holding it by the scruff of the neck in front of you. The rest of you see the rat looking at him, and if rats could smile, this one's smiling, and its eyes glow red. And all of you hear a voice. So much food. You've brought me to where there's so much food.
Felnox yells, "Grab the rats immediately!"
Uh-oh.
Wait, where's the apology? Roderick shakes
More rats,
towards him.
Only one rat that escaped the boat, and the one that Felnox is holding. Those are the only ones you see. You don't see any more. Okay, outside the boat, Krill, you see a rat going as fast as it can in this direction towards his door, scurrying across the floor.
He's like,
Bro, tilts his head like, is that something to eat?
You and the dinosaur look at you and the dragon look at it, and it's one look at you, and you follow it.
Yeah, I go towards the rack, like I try to be sneaky to try to grab it.
Okay, grab
What
roll
am I
dexterity,
called?
try and grab that rat.
Alright.
Actually, I'll make you roll initiative too. Roll initiative against the rat. Because he's alert to your shit. Go ahead. Good luck. Good luck.
You even have an agility that's plus. Oh man, that rat. The divines have spoken. That rat was meant to live.
Jeez.
The rat disappears through a vent here, never to be seen again.
We both know that's a lie.
Only an apology. Come
You
on
might
now,
never see that
Ty.
rat. That one rat.
Oh, that's different.
So the rest of you back inside, Felnox is badly hurt. Felnox is holding up that rat. The rat's eyes are no longer glowing red, but it's looking around at the rest of you, and it's sizing you up. Each of you.
Something's not right about that rat. You
Oh, that rat is not just the rat, it's the Ty. We met him. He tried to feed us good food, which it was good food. But then he tried to kill us. He turned into a wave of rats. A tide of rats. I guess that's why he calls himself the Tide. He killed my goblin friend! I mean, my gnome friend. He wore a red shirt. That's all I remember about him. But he was a good lad. Oh,
He died screaming.
don't remind me, Felnox.
To that point, if we don't catch that other rat, it may start multiplying, and if it multiplies, we're probably going to end up with a tide on this ship as well. As he gives a dirty look to the rat he's holding.
Why don't you kill that one?
I'm waiting for an apology. You got one. I'm gonna give you 3 seconds before I cut you in half.
The rat's eyes glow red. It's only
Just
a
kill
matter of time before
Kill
I
it right
turn
now.
this place into a desert as well. Only a
Oh,
matter
you
of
disappoint me. Know this, Sultan. I do this with a heavy heart. I expected more from you. Cuts it right in half. And then he proceeds to he
No,
walks
you let him
over
cut the rat in half, you were holding it.
Which
As long as he doesn't catch my arm, I'm fine with this.
Okay, he cuts the rat in half, and it dies quickly. It squeals once, and those glowing red eyes dim, and it dies.
I need to find the other one.
Ryan Drake steps on the cloak. He makes sure that it's all flattened.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
All right.
Okay, Ryan Drake is carrying
So-
two extra beings. He's carrying a baby and an elf on his back. Ryan Drake, you're going to have negatives while you're doing this. If you're carrying all of them in combat, by the way. Just, you know.
All right.
So
Who's the
I'm
elf?
going to have a shield on my back as well to protect the both of them.
there
The
you go.
old shield I had, I put it on my back.
Okay, that's fine. So
Who's the elf?
he asked you who the elf is.
She helped us during the
The
rescue.
elf? Oh, now,
She was basically inside of Thindrax.
yep.
What is wrong with her? She was injured.
She did a nosedive and hit the floor with her face. I mean, maybe if she was an angel, she would have woken up, but she's not. He starts to nudge the. He
was a
smiles
pretty
and
quick walk.
nudges the dwarf next to him.
Is she dead?
No, she's unconscious.
No?
She's
just
got a
knocked
big
out.
chichong on her head.
She's
Okay. Just asking.
She has a big chichong on her head.
Ah,
Alright,
She's as
so,
light as a feather.
so what the rest of you do? You're gonna hang out in this boat?
so no.
No, we have to go search for that rat.
I think I'm tired of boats.
Ow.
Let's get out of here.
So what is this rat thing? You said it's a tide. So you brought
They,
It is a being that
is
consumes
no
everything
mess.
around it, to the point where it turned the land we were at into a desert.
Great.
and the desert
Yeah.
was, the whole desert itself was rats. It knows how to hide with its environment.
So not only did you guys hang out with Reddington and not find out anything about my wife because hey, my daughter. And you
You didn't say
guys brought all
you
the
said
people.
something about your wife once.
That we know of, your wife has been taken over by Reddington's wife. So that's really ironic. And we also know that she may be in what looks like it might have been your old city. It was all happening kind of quick, so you gotta bear with me on this.
You got wings built from wings. You can go back if you want to. We couldn't do a damn thing. Even if
I
I
wouldn't recommend
wanted
that.
to go against my instinct and attack the snake that was being nice to me, time was frozen. Some sort of other cosmic being was at play, and I'm not going to mess with that. I don't play with gods. You mess with a god and you get a reward. You see your rewards from the god. Doesn't look like you're turning back from that, are you?
What are you talking about, rewards?
Look at you. You're turning to something else. I don't think you're human. You're something else, lad.
I'm an ascendant.
Alright, so you guys leave the boat as these two are arguing. Which direction you headed? Are you gonna
Let's
leave
go
the room?
find that rat.
The dragon runs up to
Could you please?
as you guys leave the boat. The dragon runs up to Freya and nudges her.
What?
She's nudging your head and she's pointing at Krill.
What's wrong? Show me. Take me. What do you mean?
Okay, she gives you her tail so she can pull you, and she pulls you over to Krill, and she starts smelling his bag of spices.
Oh, so you do want spices? How please sell spices?
You have spices.
Yes, spices.
What spices do you have that, what do your spices do? What do you have special?
Quality spices, I say. Would you like a sample?
Yes, please.
Krill, can you follow that thing?
He screams across the room. He's like, "Save me some for later, lad! Save me some!"
Yes, it would seem that people have been wanting this spice as well.
Damn the spices. Can you find that rat?
Dude, the rat's long gone. You're not gonna find that rat. It's long gone. It went into the vents, into the ship.
Great.
We might have to talk to the people and gas this entire ship.
The tide is here. So,
This ship is fucked. Dragon in here, the wyvern,
What else?
raptors.
Let's go.
How much would you like for the spices?
Oh, Sally! Ryan Drake screams
What-
Sally at the
how
top
much
of the
is it?
phone. He realized
what you have to trade.
Yes, I'll pay for it.
Oh,
What
that
is
is
your
particular. No haggling?
well?
Alright.
What is your price first, and then we'll discuss pricing.
Base price is 50 gold.
50 gold. And I look at the dragon and I see what is it that she wants so badly. What does she tell me?
She's just sniffing the spices. She just wants a bag of spices. You gonna open the bag?
Mm,
And obviously the raptor's loving it.
It's a bag of adobo.
No fun.
Wait, hold on. Let these two RP for a
Hey,
while. We'll go back to you guys in a
on
second.
everything.
I'm not paying 50 gold for spices.
But would you be willing to haggle for some?
Mm,
Convince me to lower the price, or you just trade for normal commodity. Hands, teeth, various other knickknacks that seem very irrelevant.
The dragon walks over to this guy right here and. Okay, what just happened? Hello?
What just happened?
Are the rest of you still here? I don't see any of you.
I'm here, but I do not see you or the rest of the guys. I hear you.
Alright, we're still here. Okay,
Okay, everyone just appeared again.
it did some kind of refresh. Hold on a second. Let Roll20 do its thing.
I lost you guys.
Yeah, I lost it. I can still hear myself and Jonathan. Okay, hold up. Wait. Let's the two who are RPing keep RPing, and then we'll switch over to the ones who are arguing in a second.
Okay.
Right. But any sort of knickknacks that may seem irrelevant.
Okay.
Well,
The
I
dragon
don't know.
licks the bag of spices.
she what?
She licks the bag of spices. She's
Ooh, she
very clear that
licks
she
it.
wants to eat it.
Mm-hmm. Rico has never,
It could
you know,
be a crown. It could
pushed
be
so
a
much.
cloak. It could be a cup. It could be anything
I don't really-
that may seem irrelevant.
Rhaegal
Honest-
grabs one of the Vikings in her jaws and hands the
Uh-huh.
Viking to Krill.
As much as that would be worth of something, unfortunately the body parts have been rotten. So no, that ain't won't do.
Maybe he has something in his pocket.
She turns
I
to you,
checked the
Freya.
pocket.
She turns to you, Freya, and she points towards this door over here. Like she knows there's gonna be more bodies in that direction.
Okay,
Like
Krill.
she points there.
She points
Mhm.
no over here. There's a door here.
Krill, there's probably more bodies at that after that doorway. So what about if we bring you a body from over there?
Acceptable offer. It will depend on the quality, but yes, acceptable offer indeed.
Very well.
Okay, so you guys are done.
Oi!
Tyler, you're there.
Get over here.
Felix is not.
Take.
Brian, you're around.
Yeah.
Oi, elf! I heard your troubles. Take a wee bit of this gold.
How much gold you give her?
I gave her 50 gold. She needs 50. She gets 50.
So,
Oh, thank you, Ryan Drake. Thank you.
so you have 50 gold now.
We're trying to see if we can get it without money.
Effie Aldi's, while
But
Felix
thank
is
you.
gone, while he's reloading.
I'll take it because I don't have any money on me.
Effie Aldi's, what are you and Felnox up to? While Felix is gone, while we wait for Felix.
I'm trying to walk out the door. Just trying to leave.
Okay, you're out of the boat, dude. You guys are out of the boat. So you're going to this door?
Yeah, that's the exit if we came in from this side.
Yeah, you came from over here. There's another door
Also,
over here, by the way, but it looks like it probably just leads back to the direction you came. And I'll just open that so you guys see that. It does lead back to the direction you came. So don't worry about that door.
Oh, look where it is. I knew there was something on that side.
Oh, I thought it was a whole different direction. I completely forgot.
So you head over here, and you check out the door. As you come close to the door just opens. It goes vroom, and it opens up from you walking up to it. And let me just open this up over here.
Can I go there too?
There's a little hallway, and it leads over here if you peer around. You don't hear any strange noises. You do hear some commotion coming from this direction,
Okay.
but it's not close. It's maybe it's a little bit of a distance away. But you hear noises like
I
muffled
come
noises.
over here to this corner here,
Mhm.
and I peek around. So, can I roll to see if I see what's going on over here?
No, I'll show it to you.
Awesome.
There.
Okay, so
There's nothing in the area that you have to worry about. You know, I mean, the muffled sounds
Yeah.
are coming from like on the other side of a wall. They're coming from this direction. Okay, so
hey, everybody, let's go.
Ryan Drake gives Felnox 1,400 gold.
I don't think you can carry that much without Dollarfon's bag of holding. That's a lot of money.
Oh no, he has a coffer on his back too. Remember the coffers he was carrying? So he's just
carrying, yeah.
stacking everything on.
Yeah, you need to put that into that bag of holding or do something about that. That you were only able to carry it over here because of Syndrax.
Oh, all right. Time to spread out the gold.
You can hide
Krill,
in
get
the boat.
over here.
You can hide in the boat. Come back for it later.
Oh, how much gold can I hold on a single person naturally? About like 500 or something?
It's heavy, dude. Gold pieces, let's say. How many? Yeah, 500 would be pushing it, man. I would say about 100. 100, 150.
100?
Comfortably. I
All
mean,
right.
you can carry 500, but you're going to be carrying 500. It's not a pouch on your side.
Actually, are those the bars?
Oh yeah, I divided it in actual gold pieces like
Yeah, you
between
can't
the
carry
both
those
of
bars.
us.
You can put them somewhere, or if Felix returns, you can stick them in his bag of holding. So we'll just assume, are you going to give them to him to hold them for you?
I was gonna spread it out among the group
Okay, spread it out.
and then leave. All right. Let me do the math here.
The dragon probably can probably carry them, but it'll weigh her down.
All right, Krill. Go ahead and give yourself 100 gold.
Oh my, what a gift here. What's the occasion?
Call it an investment, boy. Call it an investment.
I don't know.
Freya, give yourself 100 gold.
You gave me 100 gold?
Giving you 100 gold, yeah. Gonna spread it
Wow.
out.
Thank you. You're being very generous, Ryan Drake.
Generous. I can't carry a gold. We need to buy something big. We all need to have gold. Generosity. Hey, you. Come over here, dwarf. You need some too. Give yourself 100 gold. If Yetis.
Yeah.
Give yourself 100.
I'll take it. Thank you. Looks like you guys were busy last week.
Count down.
Mhm.
And now, John, give yourself 100 gold. We
Felnox
still have
is
a
badly
ship.
hurt. He's all woozy as hell. He just looks at that gold like it's like it's like more to carry. His eyes look roomy. They're all red, bloodshot. He hasn't healed, and the healer's not here anymore.
Oh, all right.
So
Don't
what
take
we're
the
gonna
gold,
do is,
Felnox.
if
Don't
he doesn't
worry.
return, he hasn't responded. So maybe his internet crashed. Bellerfon, he opened his wings, he spread them out, and he decided, I'm gonna go get that rat. And he bolted. Oops. And he flew away. And he flew through here. He's gonna go get the rat. So we'll bring him back after he does the search for the rat.
So, I got the question again. Does the ship have a Remington on top of it?
The ship has a what?
Common little
The picture
a Remington on top.
A picture of Remington.
He's somehow still there.
He's watching us.
After it is.
Okay, so you guys all spread out the money?
All right. So, I'm gonna leave it on the boat
Okay.
since Belfron disappeared.
Okay, remember you can control your characters. So you can move them wherever you want. Okay, just try and announce it or RP that you're moving it. Like, tell me.
Oh, we're,
Or
I'm gonna,
Like,
I'm
looking
gonna
at the
start.
sound of the ship, while also looking at the gun he got from that lizard man. Trying to figure out what it is.
Oh, the gun. Okay. You have one of the guns, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can figure out quite easily how it works. Okay. And it's currently got, I think I told you, 18 shots on it. So it's got 18 little bars. And you also figure out this thing. This thing is it will refresh if you put it in the sun for a while. And
Refresh?
yeah, like those the ammunition. These are laser weapons. This is a laser weapon, so it'll actually regenerate the ammunition if you put it in the sun for a little while. It'll recharge.
Oh, awesome. I was going to wait. All right.
Yeah. You also figured that out. You're a dwarf. You guys are smart.
All right, team. Looks like Bella left. Maybe he might have gone over that.
Yeah.
I grab
He went looking for the rat, so he went back to see if he could find the rat. He said he'd return. So we'll do that until he comes back.
I grab bandages from my character and any sort of cloth, and I'm gonna cover up Felnox's wounds so I can try to restore whatever HP I can.
Okay, do you guys want to rest like 10 minutes, so at least Felnox can heal up a little without Bellerfun?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
that works.
So a 10-minute rest I'm going to give you,
Thank you for the help
Felnox.
on that.
It should be a few hours, but you know what? I'll give you a 10-minute rest. Go ahead and roll your hit dice and heal back your hit dice in damage.
1 hit dice.
1 hit dice. So he gets back 3 hit points. No. Oh yeah, you're hurt too, Brian? You too.
You
I actually
rolled a
get back
d20,
5.
Brian. You want to roll your hit dice?
Your hit dice, Brian. I think you're a 1d10, you're a dwarf. Okay, so you got back 2 and Felnox got back 3.
Do I add my Constitution modifier?
You do not. If you took a longer rest, I would give you it. This is a 10-minute rest.
All right.
Let's take a look.
Wow, I'm actually really badly hurt.
If you guys want to take a longer
Not
rest,
as
that's
bad,
fine.
but pretty bad.
You did take more damage than anyone else.
If you guys want to take a longer rest, that's fine also.
All right, yeah, whatever it is, it's 4 HP. I only missed 1, so.
Well, full HP might take a few days rest, but if you do another longer rest, I'll let you heal back another hit dice, and you can add your Constitution bonus to this one.
All right, let's do it.
But
What do you
time
think,
will
lads?
pass. Okay, so you guys are gonna take like 3 or 4 hours to rest. So go ahead, roll it. You may add your hit dice, your Constitution bonus, Brian. So if you have a +2, add that to your roll. Ryan Drake, you too.
I'm full up now, so.
You're full up. Okay, good. John, you also. Okay, John healed back
Oh, that's
another
a
3 hit
hell of a lot
points.
better.
Who rolled that 9? Okay, so Ryan Drake healed back 12 hit points.
How much does Krill heal for resting?
I think you're 1d6. Sorcerer Raptors are 1d6.
Okay.
Plus your hit, plus your stamina.
You know,
1d6.
Plus your stamina. Luce, you haven't taken any damage?
No.
My agility is 13.
It's not your agility, it's your stamina.
Oh, stamina. 15.
Okay, what are your bonuses?
it's a
1.
+1.
So go ahead, roll 1d6 plus 1.
I got a 2.
Okay. Alright. So that's what you heal back. Cool. You guys got the shitty ass rolls, man. Some of you.
Oh,
Alright,
I
so
got a good one.
that's what you healed. That's what you healed up. So now, during the time that you guys were healing, we switch over to the lion and his adventures with with Crimson Lock. So you're at the deck of the ship, Lion. You've been guiding the ship. a good distance. The gnomes turn back to you. Say, we are very close to our village. We're not too far from it. You want us to land there in the condition we're in, Captain?
Your village. Why should we land at your village?
We're going there to refuel. You see what they call their village, and it's like this giant steampunk like tower sticking out of the freaking ocean. It's huge. It's almost as big as you remember the dreadnought.
He walks over to the gnome and he lays his hand on his shoulder like you would lay your hand on a child. He's like, that looks like a city. Your people are mighty indeed.
Oh no, you've never seen our cities. That's not one of our cities. That's a village.
You must show me this.
Shall we land there, Captain? You hear coming from somewhere else in the boat. You hear gunshots. Boom, boom, boom. Of muskets going off. You hear things getting thrown, tables. You hear the roar of the wyvern.
How much fuel do we have? How long can we stay in the air?
We can make it all the way to Calandra, if you wish. But we are supposed to stop here.
No. I mean, how much fuel can we have staying stationary?
Stationary? Oh, we can stay stationary for a couple weeks.
Weeks?
Yes, weeks.
He looks at the boat again, and he has this wild astonishment just looking at it. Well,
the gnome looks. He looks down at like some diodes going off, and he says, "Well, that's going down now. Something's happening. Maybe not.
There is something happening.
Maybe a week and a half. Something just happened inside the ship."
Do you have warriors inside this village of yours?
Yes, we are all warriors, as you can see. They all like flex, and you know that they're not warriors. Not warriors at all.
This. Is there any way you could give me? Is there any way you can assess the situation on the rest of the ship from this location?
Yes, we can see
You have
everything.
the technology for this.
The captain told us to hold off, but I can close all the doors. Apparently, Deck 7 has a lot of monsters. There's demons coming through portals. I can close all the doors and make sure they don't get any further. But the captain said that Bellerophon and Ryan Drake and their group can take care of this. But I can close the doors if you want.
Cool. If we close the door, it will only delay the inevitable. Do we have anything that can stop it?
Well,
machinery.
We can see where they are so that we won't close the doors where they are.
No. We're going to stay stationary here in the air. Not for a week, but until this situation is dealt with. I will not land with beasts on board. It'll be an insult to your people.
Okay, then we'll stop right here.
Oh.
And they hit the button, and you feel the ship like jolt as it stops in midair. The rest of you feel that too as you're trying to sleep.
A wondrous machine. He then leans in close to just one goblin in particular to gain his advice. Do you think your people, do they have something that could help us defeat what's inside this ship? Would they be okay?
Yes, as a matter of fact, they do. We have a security system. We have a golem that can help.
A golem.
He hits this button, and
Lion
you see
smiles as he
hits a button, and you see like on the screen, a screen appears, like a flat screen appears, and there's a machine, this crazy looking freaking machine with treads, tank treads, and it's ridiculous. It's steampunk. I'll show a picture of it next week. It's got claws and all sorts of stuff on it. And he said, we can use that. We can send it over to help Bellerophon and company.
The lion smiles, wide grin. Yes, this will work.
Let's turn it on.
So then we will.
Let's turn it on. He hits this red button, and the machine switches on, and you see it like all power up, and all sorts of lights appear on it, and it stands up, and like you hear like an actual growl coming from the machine in the image, and then it turns and it starts to move off, and as it moves off, you notice that a little rat run into it and go inside.
Oh no.
You have a rat infestation inside this ship?
No. You got rid of all the rats a long time ago.
I saw one.
Your people brought that. Your people. He pokes his tiny finger into your chest.
No worries. Rats are common in many ships. They are mostly harmless, as long as they don't get to the food supply.
In any case,
So-
that rat will do nothing to that machine. The machine is all powerful. It will not be able to do anything.
I have no doubt.
Unless it hits the
No.
override switch. And rats are not intelligent, they cannot hit the override switch.
What is this
Not that
override?
rat.
Well, the override switch retains control of the ship from within it. There's a little cockpit inside, so a person can go in there.
What?
Control it. A very small person.
Are you telling me that? You're telling me if there was a small beast on the enemy side, they could potentially hijack that machine.
No, it's gnome-sized. You'd have to be the size of a gnome to run it. Or a rat. But rats are not intelligent.
Can we get a gnome on that thing?
No, it's deep
Oh,
in there. I
man.
can't. It's deep inside of Deck 7. I can't get anyone over there.
Do you have more of these devices on your village?
No. Oh, on the village? Yes, there are definitely more of these devices in the village.
This is good.
Would you like to go there?
No, we will wait a little longer. Just a little longer.
Alright, so
Patience is a virtue.
the lion continues his wait and will return to the rest of the characters.
Is that the same machine that Tiddlywinks used?
No, this is some kind of tank. Tiddlywinks used a golem, but this is a golem also, this is what you call it. But he used a suit that he was inside of. This is a tank, but yeah, it's something similar. Tiddlywinks is a dragon now, so so the rest of you awaken. No one really stood watch. You're freaking dead tired. But you all healed up whatever points you healed up. So and since Reddington took all the apples, there's no real like healing potion type thing. So that's about as much as you can heal.
Yep.
So what are we doing?
That's where we're going.
Sorry?
Alright.
I feel refreshed.
I don't.
Well, your baby was crying all those hours.
Don't you insult Yingvar. He doesn't like elves. And there's an
Wow.
elf right next to him. He has to bump with an elf. Look at this.
Ingvar is
He's
actually
still
looking at the
attached to
elf.
his back.
Ingvar is actually looking at the elf, and she's like, oh, and she's holding her hands out.
If you want, I can hold
Touch
it
the
for a little while. Would you like me to take care of it for a little while?
Listen, lass. This child came from me.
I know that. I heard
No
the story.
woman bore the child, nor should any woman touch the boy. He's going to be a god. God of dwarves. It's a legend, I tell ya.
You wouldn't talk to your mother like that.
Well, you got to give him credit. He's at least a proud parent.
I gave birth to this creature. I suffered the birthing process as a man. He shakes his finger. I'm not going to give this child to anyone else except him.
Okay. Don't worry, Mother Drake. We'll take care of him
From
as
what
well.
I heard, you had a
Stay for that
C-section,
now.
and I saw your belly. You had a C-section.
Oi, I don't have a scar. I'm not seeing my belly unless you went under my armor. and I don't take off my armor. Never. Unless I'm swimming. Have we been swimming together? I don't remember swimming, and I haven't drunk enough alcohol. I didn't drink enough to be swimming drunk.
FPLT's just got up and left.
FPLTs is right. You're full of madness. He starts walking with the elf on his back and the baby on the elf.
Ryan Drake continues to walk with an elf on his back, a giant demon shield on his back, and a baby in a little pouch in front.
Alright.
All
Drake,
right.
you don't go first anymore.
The dragon is looking at Ryan Drake like, and nudging Ryan Drake, and then pointing, and then like nudging, pointing at the elf, and referring to her own back.
What?
What happened?
What do you want, dragon?
The dragon is pointing at the elf on your back, and then pointing to her back.
Mm.
Ryan Drake, he kneels down to look at the dragon. He's like, "Oh, lass, you can't carry the elf. It's too big for you. You can't handle the weight.
It's pony
Don't
size.
worry.
They could definitely
You're
carry
a
an
free
elf.
bird."
They could definitely carry an elf. It's pony size.
He still looks down at it as if it couldn't. It's like, "Oh, you couldn't carry an elf. Don't
you
you
realize
worry
the
about it."
dragon's more than strong enough, right?
What'd you say, John?
Philnox goes over. He's like, "You do realize the dragon's more than strong enough, right?
Well,
Especially one
a
that
dwarf,
high."
dogs. A dwarf. This is weightless to me. And you see him swaying back and forth as he carries more.
He's like bumping into everything.
Fair enough.
That elf, if she was unconscious before, she's definitely unconscious now. She's hit her head like 5 or 6 times when he turns that corner, and it's like hanging.
Philnox looks at the little dragon with a face like, "I don't know what to do."
It's hanging. It's got black and blue all over her face from all the times she's been banged around. The baby seems secure right in front, but she's not secure at all.
Of course.
So
I
seems to
had
have
an
slept
image in
on
my
top
mind
of
that the
her.
baby was on top of the elf.
Oh,
The
okay.
baby was on top of the elf.
The baby's
Like
still
around
fine.
my-
Be very careful with the baby, but the elf is taking hits.
Oh yeah.
The dragon grabs the fucking elf and starts pulling it off of you, like manually.
Oh, okay, fine. He starts to take off the elf. He's like, all right. I know you like elves. I mean, I see you have one here. So go ahead, add to your collection. He just kind of drops the elf in his direction. Like he puts down the elf gently. He's like, you don't want to wake her. She's real sassy.
Okay, so she's you guys strap the elf to her back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after a few moments of strapping the elf to your back, she's strapped. So you can now move on. Go ahead. You can take control of your characters and continue. Who's gonna
Right.
go first? Who's gonna step here?
I'm going to peek the corner.
Okay, so you see, I will show you what's on the other direction. A dead end.
Oh, I've heard bad legends about those. I peek this corner.
You see another hallway
Ryan
going down
Drake.
and a door.
Ryan Drake listens for Sally. Does he hear Sally?
If you try hard enough, you can hear Sally, but she's not close. You can hear her roaring off in the distance, and musket shots.
Oh no! I got to save Sally. Ryan Drake with a shield adorned opens the door.
Are you gonna wait for the rest of the group to catch up before you go in there?
Oh yes. He
Wait
waits
up.
for the rest of the group to catch up with the shield up.
Okay.
Yeah, Avios with the shield up, and he stands next to Ryan Drake.
All right. So the
And I'm
two
behind
tanks are
the
there.
dwarves.
I'll put the dragon over here, close to Freya, and then Felnox and Crow carrying the rear. That's as far as you go, Crow.
Krill's like starting to look at like what's at this end. Does he see anything?
This end?
Yeah.
No, nothing. It ends. It's just a wall. There's another. There are vents everywhere. So there are vents there. So the idea that maybe the rat may have gone that direction. So you guys, the door opens as you get close to it. It does that same little thing, goes, whoop, and you can see ahead of you. See about that much without looking. There's a crate here, and a little further ahead, you can see some gnomes, and they're cowering. The gnomes, they look freaking tired, and they're cowering. They're like they're not. I mean, they don't look like they're scared of something in the room, but they're staying on this side of the room for a reason. Something's going on over here. You don't hear noises, but something happened in that direction.
So I'm gonna peek the corner over here. Like I'm gonna just look over with eyes.
Okay,
I'm not entering the room all the way, but I'm peeking the corner.
There's a dead gnome over here. I'm gonna open the entire room for you. Okay. There are 2 more doors.
The gnomes look cuter in my head.
Okay.
Does it look like it was getting to death by rats?
I'm sorry?
They look like Smurfs.
What'd you say, John?
Does the gnome look like it was chewed to death by rats?
No. No. It does look like it was eaten, though. But not by rats. Whatever took a bite out of it was much larger. The bites look
Does this
around
gnome
the
over
size.
here?
If you want to estimate, you're coming in because you're not in the room, Felnox. So the rest of you gonna come in?
Yes.
Okay. So let me
Does
get,
this gnome have a
put
red
yourself
shirt?
in the room. Everyone, move into the room. Show me where you're going.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. Felnox, are you gonna go up to that body and check it out?
I'm gonna talk to the gnome.
I'm going to talk to the
Gnomes
gnome.
look up at you, and he's like,
Excuse me.
So gnomes look at you, Ryan Drake and Fialtes and Frelia, and the dragon is actually coming over to this one, and he looks fucking mortified. He looks like he's stunned. He's got in shock. So he's just basically staring off into nowhere.
Does he have a red shirt?
They all have red shirts. Every gnome on this boat is wearing a red shirt.
Oh, I just got a message from Felix. He's telling everyone, sorry, but he can't come back to the game. The power went out in his building.
Okay, tell him it's okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Tell him it's okay. His character flew off looking for rats. Tell him that.
Can I put I want to put my hand on the gnome, like to calm him down, and I want to ask him if everything, what happened is here, what's going on.
Okay, he go ahead. You can. Do you have any spell that you can use on him?
I have the charm person to be friendly.
That might work. Try that.
Okay. So, do I first have to do an initiative?
No,
Or
you're not in combat.
nothing?
You just cast it.
Initiative. Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh, and to answer your question, yeah, I'm gonna take some time to check it out.
Okay. So
Why are
you're
you
gonna walk over there, or are
see-
you looking at it from a distance?
So the charm. Hold on.
The room doesn't seem to be in immediate danger. Well, what's it? Not yet, at least, or anything you see. But but he does look like he's got a couple bites in him. As you get closer to him, go ahead and prepare your roll loose. It's a 1d20, and add that plus. I think we decided it was a +6, right?
Yeah.
That's your spell. So 1d20 +6. And as you're doing that,
alright.
Felnox is walking over to this dwarf, this gnome, and you notice that the bites on the gnome, Felnox, match the size of Krill's jaws.
Uh-oh.
Ryan Drake practically shoves the gnome out of the way. Ryan
wait,
Drake
wait, let her
practically
cast her
shoves
spell,
the
man.
gnome out of the way and starts,
Wait, let her cast her spell, man. Okay, you rolled a 23. What page is Charm Person? Then we'll go back to you.
Charm person is. Sorry.
Should be on there. I think we put it on your character. I put all the pages.
137.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
137. 131.
131. Alright. You rolled a what? 23. That's very high.
holy shit. It's gonna be a good one.
Okay, he's not gonna roll a saving throw against you. He allows you to charm him, but holy shit did you charm him. What is your intelligence?
Oh no, don't tell me that.
What is your intelligence?
My intelligence is 2.
No, the actual number. The 2 is your
Oh,
bonuses. To the
hold
next, to the
on.
left of it, there's a number.
Okay, hold on.
Holy
When
crap.
you pull that away.
My
Roll 2.
intelligence is a 16.
Okay, he's like looking up at you like you're the most beautiful thing he's ever seen in his life.
No.
He comes out of his stunned shock and he's like, "Ooh." let's find out. Let's create a gnome name. Let's say a gnome name. This one's an NPC. He's gonna follow you around forever.
Oh
So-
no.
So let's give him a name. We'll get a random name. Hold on a second. Okay. His name
Oh,
is
hold
Bitsy.
on. I have a mercurial magic with this one.
Go ahead. What is your
Only
name?
problem, yeah.
What is it?
Okay, so bugs swarm me for 1d10 rounds, doing 1 point of damage and 1 penalty to all saving throws. Initiative rules or spell checks unless you fake adequate measures to get. Oh no!
Oh
I
wow!
forgot.
What
I
page is
forgot
that
to
Mercurial
read that
Magic?
one.
I am not summoning frogs to get rid of this.
John is happy. It's for once it's not him. So what is the Mercurial Magic?
I can hear it in my head, John saying, "It wasn't me. I didn't do the fireball this time. I didn't ignite everyone."
Is it on the page that you have? Your spell, your Mercurial Magic. I should have written down the page and which number was it.
Oh,
And what is it called?
vermin attractor.
Oh, okay, I found it. Okay, you take 1 point of damage, Luz.
Okay.
And you have a -1 penalty, yeah, for 1d10 rounds. So we got 1d10 rounds. So every time you cast a spell, you take a little damage. And you have 7 rounds of those fucking things hovering around.
Oh shoot.
Okay, and you have -1 to saving throws for 7 rounds. 7 rounds is about 2 minutes, so you're fine. So he's still in love with you. He's like, ooh, you're dreamy. These are your friends, fairies. These are fairies. He's like, my name is Bitsy.
What's his name?
Bitsy.
Bitsy.
Oh my god.
Bitsy the gnome.
Bitsy, listen to me. What happened here? Can you tell us?
And he starts hyperventilating it again because he just noticed Krill. He's like, pointing at Krill. That is no spice
Krill
merchant.
starts talking to this gnome here.
He's like, that is no spice merchant. That is a harbinger of hell.
Hello there. What happened here?
All
Don't
of them
smile, don't smile.
scream. All of them wake up and scream and start running in this direction. They all bolt over here and they start banging on that door as hard as they can. The door won't open. They're just banging on it. All 3 of them. Boom, 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 making a ton of freaking noise.
Krill starts
I'm
to
picking up the Krill.
walk mockingly, if this is like some type of plain joke, like, what's the matter? I have spices. Don't
Not-
you like spices?
They were eaten by other. Well, they were eaten by other raptors, so they're terrified of you at the moment.
I'm starting to understand that. What's the matter? I have spices.
Don't smile.
You're enjoying the country trail.
Okay, as you see the door being banged on, like a couple seconds later, you hear the flip of the door opening. Okay, and there's a fucking velociraptor wearing armor and with swords on the other side. And it looks at the 3 of them, and I'll make him a little larger so you guys can see what he actually looks like.
Ooh.
That's what's on the other side of the door. And yeah, we lost somebody. Who we lose? Tyler. So the raptor creature looks at them, looks around, looks at all 3 of them, looks over them, looks at you guys, and it starts howling.
Tyler said throwing it out in his house too.
It starts howling as loud as it can. And then you hear
We've got to take care of that.
more howls. But these howls are coming from above.
Krill, can you tell them to? Can you ask them not to kill anybody?
I'm gonna translate to Krill what they're saying.
That. They are in the middle of their hunt.
I'm gonna translate to Krill what they're saying. Okay?
They're
They say,
hunting
I found our friend. I found our buddy. He's not wearing armor. He is among. They have stripped him of his armor and his weapons. He requires our help. Get over here. We can save him.
Oh no.
So we're gonna take like a quick 5-minute break. So everyone go pee real fast, and then we'll come back, and also give Tyler time to come back, and then we'll pick up right here. Okay.
Okay.
All right.